just need to say that I think I made a mistake. I said it was the Holy Spirit that judges the people. I think it's really the Matrix that judges the people. I feel like there's like a test sort of embedded in it, and when people die, their souls sort of get picked up maybe by the Holy Spirit. I don't even know what the Holy Spirit is. I know it's something that comes out of me and makes me feel like I'm some sort of magnet, and it can last for a couple of hours, half an hour, or sometimes might be going on all night when I'm asleep. I don't really know, but I know that there is that. If that is judging it, I'm not too sure. What's going on with my hair? But yeah, I know though that if you see a bit like a test, like a grade, you have A, B, and C or D, and there's different point systems. And I feel like if you're a bad person, well, I feel like there is in this sort of matrix realm, in the judging thing, there is some sort of way of categorizing people as to, where they should be according to what level they're at. And it's very complicated how the pointing systems work, because you can win some points for some things and less points from others, and then you just have to also bear in mind that they might actually have difficult upbringings and difficult circumstances, hence you have to be more forgiving. I feel like there's some sort of karma test where there is a test to see how much hate you have given out, or say how much you hate other people. So if lots of people have caused you wrong, or say if you've been beaten up all your life or bullied, you have lots of karma sort of wanting to be onto other people, so you've basically paid it off. And then there's other times where you hurt and abuse other people, in which case they have bad karma towards you. And I feel like there is some sort of system that is able to test, are you really bad? Are you a bad person because of all the things that have been done to you, or are you a bad person because of all the things that you've done to others, or what is this? I'm sure there's some sort of scale that, and then you have to base it on like personal opinions, what you think. I think also, if you believe God if you're capable of believing that God is a man or a female. I feel like if you're not capable of believing that God could be a female, then I think it just shows how kind of sexist you are. So I feel like there's a sexist test, and also there might be a Bible test. Say if you're a Christian, how many stories of the Bible do you believe? I don't really know how it is, and I think it is complicated, but there's so many different like channels, because a lot of people don't believe in the Bible, so they might not, they might just say everything's rubbish. But then I think there might be like some sort of charity, like do you give, do you give to the charity? Or I don't really know. It's very, very complicated, but I do know that I think it's kind of ends up being like a grading system. Did you get an A, B, or C? And I think if there's loads and loads of people, and the range between point systems can vary massively, then the range between getting an A and getting a B or something is, a lot wider, and therefore, you could be one mark off getting an A, and then you would be forced to go into a certain country and probably have not as good a chances, because there are some countries where they have more opportunities and more chances, and I feel like sometimes it is a bit like that. And you could be one mark of getting an A, or you could be, only just getting an A, and technically you still got an A, and that's really good, when in reality you only just made it. And I feel like there might be some unfairness when it comes to the matrix judging system, not because it wants to be unfair, but just because the range of different types of people is so wide, that the grades are like that. And then you just, sometimes you're not going to get the best of parents, and sometimes you could be, they're judging and how well they've done, or could change. Sometimes I feel like you get judged according to your past life, and when you get a child, you get someone who's similar to you, but at the same time, maybe sometimes you could be a good person but also have really bad qualities. And then I don't know, like it's like that. And I feel like it's not always accurate. So sometimes you will get parents that you're just not related, or you aren't really able to connect with, and sometimes there's just problems. And I think if the world was more similar, if the world was a bit better, and more, a bit better at being a certain way, or not not just hurting people or whatever, then the judging system would probably be a lot more, narrow, and the different. I don't know. I just think I feel that that's something I needed to say, and because I don't really know how it works, and I think it's an ancient system. Whatever the mixing system is, it's an ancient system that's been used over and over again, and I think I'm probably I'm sure you can change it. I'm sure there is. I'm sure it's like a program which if you live on the outside or outside time, you can kind of adapt and edit. And I think it also starts off, with the early people, and you see and judge them, and then try and copy that same form of judgment. And because it does change over time as available as sources are more available in different things, but it's complicated.